Peer-to-peer communications is actually the process of one sender being able to communicate with a receiver. Now, of course, this can be multiplied many thousands of times on the same network. But the fact is that every sender and every receiver that exist in a conversation have to have the same protocol and the same settings for the network to be able to get it to work. When the network stack itself is doing its job, different layers of the OSI model that are being emulated by the network operating system are going to have different protocol data units for each and every layer. For instance, things that happen at the session layer or above are known as true datagrams. A datagram for an application is required for an application to do its job, whereas peer network communications begin to occur at the transport layer itself, where segments are physically sent from the transport layer directly to the transport layer at the other end. Segments typically indicate anything required for guaranteed delivery of packets and to provide acknowledgments when data is in fact received. The network layer is where our packets are actually formulated. Packets are going to be routed through the network environment, and the protocol data unit, or PDU, which occurs at layer 3, is known as the packet. Once we drop down into the layer 2, we have now built a frame. So when we are dealing with elements of layer 2, we're typically talking about frames. And then, of course, below the physical layers, we are always dealing with bits. The very important thing about all this is that every layer of the OSI model is designed to functionally provide some support for the communication of applications across the network. Whether it is something that has to happen at layer 4, where we are dealing with segments, or something that has to happen at layer 3, where we're dealing with packets and packet-based information. It doesn't really matter because every single host in the network has got to support the OSI model, the same protocol, and the same configuration for any of this to work together.